break that. But then it was to ensure that man do not go back to that state of nature. Okay? That was the account of pot. And then in contrast, I mean, it's almost they say just some small differences. He also gives that of Locke, and then saying that Locke actually agreed that these features are captured in the state of nature, but then Locke do not agree with Paul that there were actually chaos in the state of nature. But then his idea was that if something is not done, then there is the possibility that these features that is captured in the state of nature is going to bring about what that of which Locke says it was chaotic. So then what was the solution? The solution was that then there has to be the introduction of government and peace law. And then there has to be someone, this time, among the people, not outside the people. Okay, I think this one says that with the husband, which you don't even know where you're going to see the person. Okay, so among the people, we are going to get someone, and then they will hand over part of their right, okay, to the person, and then the person will rule over. And then handing over part of the right to ensure that that person can be impeached if he failed to adhere to the instruction being given. Okay, that was the agreement that went on in Locke's account of the state of nature and how there was a movement into government. And so that was how the idea of constitution started. That was how the idea of constitution started. And then Professor continued to give a clarity. He comes to clarify the idea of constitution and constitutionalism, just as people have really confused it. And then he says that constitutionalism is the opportunity.
So I think in the lecture, I will make a point as to why Locke is referred to as the father of constitutionalism. So, but that didn't come out with why is Locke referred to as the father of constitutionalism? If you heard it in the lecture.
Okay, so because Locke provides, say that there's a key mechanism. He provides a key mechanism that actually ensures that the agreement or the power that is being handed to the government does not become absolute. I think that is what it's actually.
Yeah, but what mechanism did he institute? Anybody can, so before you continue, why is Locke referred to as the father of constitutionalism? Yes, please. Yeah. Then you can project your voice. Can you just project your voice and let I'm interested. Why is Locke referred to as the father of constitutionalism?
Prof, thank you very much for the opportunity. He made mention of the fact that government must be regular, government must be shackled, the exercise of power must be checked, because power corrupt and absolute power corrupt absolutely.
But in the video, I think we said that advocated for an absolute government. As in, you want to say something? Please and please capture those who are making important contributions.
So, in my view, what I think it is under Hobbes said they should keep all their rights, but then under Locke said they should keep part of their rights. So the part that they reserve is what is going to be used as a mechanism to check, yes, to take away power.
Just resume your seat. I need somebody to now come and define define constitutionalism, and then the mechanisms that can bring about constitutionalism before we talk about how constitutionalism fared in the 1992 Constitution. So, yes, please come. Good. Please clap for her now. All right, let's pay attention.
Okay, so before I explain the difference between having a constitution and constitutionalism, Locke advocated for a constitution that was credible and could serve as a countervailing mechanism to check the exercise of power of the executive. And Prof said that the existence of a constitution does not necessarily mean that there's a practice of constitutionalism, because there are constitutions which do not actually promote constitutionalism, but they rather strengthen the frontiers of the executive arm of government to exercise their powers, rather than ensuring that the constitution actually takes precedence. And so, constitutionalism ensures that constitutionalism actually ensures that there is actually a check, which we bring in the checks and balances and in the separation of powers. And some of the mechanisms that he spoke about were the rule of law, the existence of an independent media, and then the existence of an independent civil organization, the independence of the judiciary, and the independence of the legislature as well. And then he spoke of how these mechanisms can be used to check, and then how the Constitution of Ghana undermines these mechanisms, do not go according to these, do not use this mechanism to check the powers of the executive arm of government.
Well, so we have an understanding of what constitutionalism is about. Checking the exercise of powers. That's all. Power corrupts, absolute power corrupts, absolutely. And so you must always have a mechanism that checks the exercise of powers. And so when you talk about constitutionalism, you're talking about breadling, shackling, and checking the exercise of powers. She's mentioned some of the mechanisms that will always have to be in place to ensure that there is constitutionalism. I think one key mechanism is to have a constitution that itself promotes constitutionalism. So the constitution itself must have rules that checks the exercise of powers. And it's been argued that sometimes, like the 1992 Constitution, it does not check the exercise of powers. Rather, it expands the frontiers of powers. But I want us to zoom straight away into how the 1992 Constitution undermines constitutionalism. So,